What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Don. We are back with another video. Donny Talks. We just keep it on going. Highly successful series. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I'm finally seeing the progress every day. Like here, comment here. I appreciate it. Still, the Liangelo Ball video is the highest viewed video on this channel. 500 plus. I'm excited about that. Odell Beckham Jr. video also going strong. But today we gotta talk about Rookie of the Year contenders, and there's only two really right now who are in consideration. You got on the one hand, you got Ben Simmons. On the other hand, you got Donovan Spider Mitchell. I don't know, man. It's like deep down we know who Rookie of the Year should be. And let me start off by saying this is the first time in a long time that I'm actually very excited about who wins Rookie of the Year. It's good to see two young guys really going at it in the NBA. It means a lot to them to win this award, and I think that's a good thing. It's good for the league. It shows that the league is finally maybe getting more balanced from the teams that we're used to seeing win and maybe not winning as much. Yeah, injury has a part to play with that as well, but that's the game, and I just think it's good for basketball that there's young guys coming up in the league who are doing great for their respective teams, pretty much changing the whole entire playoff picture. Who knows what happens once we head into these playoffs. They're both third seeds in their conferences respectively as of today. Um, Ben Simmons, the argument you would give Ben Simmons is that he's not a true rookie. I don't think that's fair to Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons, honestly, you can't help it that you were hurt the first year you came into the league. If you were not going to give him Rookie of the Year, I wouldn't do it for that reason. But I will get into other reasons why I don't think he deserves the Rookie of the Year. I think it should go to Donovan Mitchell, to be honest, um, just because of the conference that he's playing in. But yeah, well, let's get into it, man. Okay, you got Ben Simmons, damn near walking double-double. I think it's like 15 and 12 or something like that. His stats. He's definitely averaging double doubles. What he's doing is historic. Just for Philly's basketball franchise right now, because I don't think most people who really came into the league thought he'd be that good of a player. It's weird when you think about the way he has progressed as a player and just as his team is kicking into gear. So his stats right now, it's 15 8, so 15 and 8, so 15 8 assists, which is not bad, which is not bad at all. It's not bad at all for a rookie who has been on the rise in this league, and it shows you that sometimes if you take time developing your game, you often end up with a higher stat line, because for example, if you are hurt and you keep rushing to come back, you might never fully develop into like a valuable player for your franchise. So it's important to note that. I just think it's crazy that a lot of people aren't really trying to give him credit that he deserves. He's averaging about 8 rebounds, so it's 15 8 and 8 as a rookie. That's not bad. That's great. That's great for Ben Simmons just to accomplish something like that. For a franchise who a couple years ago looked like they were going nowhere, and then all of a sudden, Simmons came back this year. Embiid, when healthy, is great. We still don't really know what's gonna happen with this team. It's weird because Philly now, they look like they can become better. But the one thing that will hold them back is, of course, Embiid. And you might gotta start wondering, like, hey, listen, I might gotta start thinking about trading Embiid. Maybe some people say I'm crazy, but listen, some people say I'm crazy. They said the same thing about Porzingis. Porzingis got hurt. I told you Porzingis wouldn't last the whole year. Sometimes, if you got a guy that's good in Ben Simmons already, sometimes it's time to just get some assets and start building the team. Now, look how many years they've been waiting. Philly hasn't really had a good team in how many years? Like there was no reason to really go to a 76 a game until maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago. So it's crazy as my phone just completely shatters. It's crazy now that you really got a guy like Ben Simmons. Looks like he can take charge of the team. Looks like he can really lead this team into becoming competitive, and that's really what they need. Now him versus Mitchell, I think that Mitchell has the edge over him. I really do think Mitchell is a better player than Ben Simmons is, and this is the truth. He's a better scorer. He's a better finisher, better 3-point shooter. He's playing in a conference which is way harder than the East. If you saw the game Donovan Mitchell had yesterday against the Warriors, you would see like, you know what? I would probably give it to Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell, when he came in and he won the dunk contest, I didn't think much of him, you know. And then slowly as the years gone by, he starts getting better and better. No, he's not really the assist guy as much as Ben Simmons is, because if you look at Donovan Mitchell's stats, and I'm gonna read some of Donovan Mitchell's stats to you guys so that you can have a pretty much an idea of what's going on with him. So he's averaging, okay. He's averaging about 20. He averaged 20 a game, 3 assists. I think like 3 rebounds, something like that. So yeah, but he's playing shooting guard, which is way different. And the key for me that Donovan Mitchell has over Ben Simmons is that Donovan Mitchell replaced the All Star in Gordon Hayward, and it looks like they never really lost a beat. You know, I don't think the Utah Jazz barely made it last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that Donovan Mitchell came in the league being this good. He doesn't have the stats that Ben Simmons does. He doesn't have the rebounds, but the talent just as a pure rookie. Like, I don't know, I'm bringing the pure rookie thing up. I wasn't gonna do it before, but I think just if you looked at Donovan Mitchell's game, you're like, dang, I think this guy deserves a little bit more. If the Jazz are not that good without him. They're actually pretty bad without him, to be honest with you. And he this is really his first year playing. Nobody thought he'd be this good. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We're probably gonna give it uh another year or so to really fully assess because Fultz isn't back yet for Philly. I don't even know what's going on with that. Philadelphia seems like every time they draft somebody, it takes them like 3 years to really start playing basketball. And if you wanted to make that argument that yeah, then that's his rookie season then for Ben Simmons, because it was pretty much the same with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons didn't play the first year, came back the second year and balled out like he's doing. I don't know. It's not Ben Simmons' fault, but if I'm looking at the Jazz, I'm looking at the Western Conference. That Western Conference is hard, man. That Western Conference is really hard, and I think because Ben Simmons has gotten the LeBron James comparison more and the endorsement from LeBron, so naturally people are kind of gravitating towards him and his numbers. Wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Ben Simmons because people like stat boosting these days. They like players who can fill the stat sheet up. But if I'm talking about rookie talent, rookie scoring, I gotta give it to Donovan Mitchell. Go look at some of Donovan Mitchell's highlights of what he's doing, how he's getting to the hoop. It's insane that he's capable of this as a first year player, you know. And I don't think you can't deny him that. Um, but I think deep down, knowing the way the NBA kind of is structured, I think they'll give Rookie of the Year to Ben Simmons. They'll give it to Ben Simmons. I think the NBA will give it to Ben Simmons. Even though yesterday's game against Golden State was another showcase for Donovan. Um, I think it will have some people undecided, but I think it might have go like how I don't know how many judges are on the voting panel. I don't know. So like let's say if there were four, the way I'm seeing it, it would be 4-3. It would be 4-3. 4 to Ben, 3 to Donovan Mitchell. What do you guys think though? Do you guys think that Ben Simmons is a lock, or do you guys think that maybe Donovan Mitchell can sneak in and win it? Even though we all know I think Donovan Mitchell is the better player, the assist will come next year. Don't worry about the assists as much right now because he's not really on a team where he can dish and get buckets, so he has to do it himself. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. What do you guys think though? Leave a comment, leave a like in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this Rookie of the Year battle. Personally, I want Donovan Mitchell to win, but the stats make it look like Ben Simmons definitely got the edge. It's your boy Don, we are back with another video. Leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace. I'm out.